Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCW Life Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a look outside our weather window. And what a beautiful start to our work week. This shot from our Monitor Sky-Fi Tower camera looking back at the Wenatchee Valley. You can see maybe some orchard burning happening down below today in the center of your screen, but lots of blue skies, some high wispy clouds out there today, and all that sunshine. We're getting closer to the sun. That means the sun has more power, and you can sure feel it out there today with temperatures mainly in the mid-40s. And as far as our 7-day forecast goes throughout this week, Monday through about Wednesday or so, it looks very nice with highs mainly in the low to mid-40s for us in the Wenatchee area, also over in the Columbia Basin with lows in the 20s. Thursday, we will see a bit of a rainstorm move in, a break Friday, and then more rain coming our way on Saturday with once again clearing skies on Sunday. And I will have all those details coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. A cherry orcharding enterprise led by grower Kyle Matheson is suing Chelan County and its Director of Natural Resources. The State Department of Transportation says a Saturday morning accident on Snoqualmie Pass serves as a good example of why drivers should not try to pass snowplows. And the Douglas County man accused of allowing 4 dogs to attack a jogger is now barred from possessing animals while he awaits trial. But first, we begin tonight. Quincy police are looking for at least 2 suspects in an early Sunday morning drive-by shooting that injured a 21-year-old man. Brian Lopez of Quincy was treated and released at Quincy Valley Hospital after suffering a gunshot wound to his arm. The shooting happened at about 3 a.m. in the area of 4th Avenue Southeast and C Street Southeast. Captain Ryan Green of the Quincy Police Department said Lopez was walking back to his apartment from a convenience store when he noticed a black BMW with tinted windows slowly following him. He began running when a passenger in that BMW started shooting at him. Lopez told police he has no idea why he was targeted. Investigators reported finding several 9mm shell casings at that site. Anyone with information is being asked to contact the Quincy Police Department. A cherry orcharding enterprise led by grower Kyle Matheson is suing Chelan County and its Director of Natural Resources. The lawsuit filed Friday by Matheson's company, Wheeler Ridge LLC, says the county overstepped its legal authority to conserve land in the Stemilt Basin for wildlife and recreation, and then stymied the company's plans for 250 acres of cherry orchard on its private land in that area. Wheeler Ridge says Natural Resources Director Mike Caputa should have recused himself from the permitting process because he was simultaneously managing the public-private Stemilt partnership to preserve forest in the Stemilt and Squilchuck basins. Overall, Wheeler Ridge says it suffered more than $16 million in lost income and added costs due to the county's sanctions. The case was filed in Douglas County Superior Court. In other news, the State Department of Transportation says a Saturday morning accident on Snoqualmie Pass serves as a good example of why drivers should not try to pass snowplows. WashDOT says 3 plows were working together east of the Interstate 90 summit when a driver tried to pass between the plows. That resulted in a wreck that fortunately did not cause any injuries. The Douglas County man accused of allowing 4 dogs to attack a jogger is now barred from possessing animals while he awaits trial. 62-year-old Timothy Dale Houston, who lives on Badger Mountain, was released without bond Friday after a hearing in Chelan County Court. Houston allegedly was napping in a parked car January 23rd when his dog severely mauled a passing jogger on No. 2 Canyon Road outside Wenatchee. He faces arraignment February 19th on a charge of owning vicious animals. All 4 of those dogs in the attack were seized and then euthanized. Coming up next, an early morning shooting in Omak left 1 man hospitalized today and another in police custody. After more than a year of study, the Chelan-Douglas Transportation Council has ideas about improving traffic safety from Coles Corner to Cashmere. And Wenatchee officials want your input on plans for the Confluence Parkway. It's a possible bridge and road project for the city's north end. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life Evening News.
Coming Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
Reinventing FaceTime here at Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, a new family-owned and operated business located in the heart of downtown Wenatchee. Owner Andrew Vickery brings forth years of experience to help you transition your backyard into a place where memories are made, family time is looked forward to, and friends are always welcome. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa offers many different styles and sizes of artesian spa. Let us help you add hydrotherapy to your already healthy lifestyle.
Welcome back. In another news, an early morning shooting in Omak left one man hospitalized today and another in police custody. Omak Police Chief Jeff Copland says 26-year-old Dallas D. Wilson was jailed after allegedly shooting 40-year-old Nathaniel Harris in the abdomen with a 9mm pistol. The gunshots rang out during a fight on North Juniper Street about 2 a.m. Harris is in stable condition at Mid-Valley Hospital. Meanwhile, Wilson was booked into the Okanagan County Jail on suspicion of first-degree assault. Copland said the two men apparently fought over a woman. After more than a year of study, the Chelan Douglas Transportation Council has ideas about improving traffic safety from Coles Corner to Cashmere. The Highway 2 traffic proposal aims to alleviate congestion and increase safety along the Leavenworth corridor. Proposed methods include a highway roundabout at Icicle Road or an undercrossing for pedestrians to move from one side of the highway to the other. All the options are on the table for public comment at a meeting this Thursday. That meeting is at 5:30 p.m. at the Cascade High School cafeteria. Wenatchee officials want your input on plans for the Confluence Parkway. That's a possible bridge and road project for the city's north end. If it goes through, the project would add a north-south bypass route running parallel to North Wenatchee Avenue, as well as a second bridge across the Wenatchee River. It would also mean changes for the Haran Natural Area and the Loop Trail. The city hosts an open house on that project. That open house is at 5 p.m. March 5th at the Confluence Technology Center. You're watching the NCW Life Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's features story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCW Life Evening News. Stay with us.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
AC Checker has new owners who put customer service first. When you have to get there on time, call fast, friendly, reliable AC Checker, 663-TAXI. AC Checker has the industry's only on-time or it's free guarantee. Conditions apply. Call AC Checker, 663-TAXI to schedule your cab or schedule online at acchecker.com. Call American Classic Taxi, 663-TAXI. That's 663-8294.
You want to help others. You need a solid career. You can have both with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, stop by our campus at 595 Grant Road across from Safeway or visit chartercollege.edu.
Welcome back to the NCW Life Evening News. The Washington State Apple Blossom Festival got its unofficial kickoff Saturday night at the Wenatchee High School Auditorium with the Kashmir Valley Bank Royalty Selection Pageant. In tonight's feature story, Eric Granstrom was our host and has more on the story.
Broadcast all the pomp, circumstance, and Mamma Mia goodness right here on the NCW Life channel before they could announce the Royal Court to reign over the 2020 festival. Some other hardware handed out. Photogenic Award went to Jesse Weber. Congeniality to Haley Gilman. Community Involvement to Kelly Norland. Achievement Award to Abby Wilt. Most Original Speech Award to Chelsea Wickel. Then it was finally time to learn whom would reign over the 2020 Washington State Apple Blossom Festival.
We now present to you Princess Kelly Norland.
We now present to you Princess Kaya St. John.
The 101st Queen to reign over the Washington State Apple Blossom Festival, the winner of a $10,000 scholarship, Her Royal Highness, Queen Tess Sparks.
Queen Tess Sparks, Princess Kaya St. John, and Princess Kelly Norland joined us after the pageant on the NCW Life channel. Tess, I mean, you heard your name. What did you think?
That it wasn't real, that I was in a dream. She says she's always in a dream, so that's how I felt. Yeah.
So I know you practice it and you rehearse it, and they rehearse with calling your guys' names and things like that. What did you forget?
I kind of forgot part of my speech for a second. So does that count?
Oh, well, okay. The actual speech. Okay, all right, gotcha. So what are you feeling right now?
I feel like I'm shaking. I'm in shock. I'm so excited. I am really excited for this next year. See, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm flustered. I'm so happy.
And what about you, Kelly?
Yeah, I can't believe this is happening. I did not believe it was my name called, and these are my two best friends, and I'm so excited to do this year with them. And I want to thank the judges so much, and all are the wonderful girls. I love the girls so much, and we're going to miss them a lot.
Now that the Royal Court is in place, we can get ready for festival starting April 23rd. I'm Eric Granstrom for the NCW Life channel.
And as the curtain opens back up, time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. And what a beautiful day today for a Monday. We'll take it, right? Sunshine out there all across North Central Washington. And as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley from our Omi Gardens Sky-Fi Tower camera, you can see blue sky with just some of those high wispy clouds, a little bit filtered sunshine today. But all in all, it was fantastic out there, and our high temperature will bear that out as well. We were above normal today, unofficially at 44. I think we might even have ticked up a little bit higher than that late this afternoon. 40 degrees is where we should be normally for a high temperature. 27 is where we started the day, and that is right where we should be for this time of year. 27 is normal. Record high 60 degrees set back in 1990, and our record low 9 above zero, and that was set in 1981. We are at 1.19 inches of precipitation for the year, so still a little bit below where we should be for moisture. We'll probably catch up in the next 5 or 6 days or so. so. Sunrise this morning, 7:14, and we expect the sun to set this afternoon at 5:16. Let's take a look at how your Tuesday will shape up, and one thing that will really jump out, once again, mild temperatures all across north central Washington. Moses Lake will be flirting with 50 degrees for tomorrow, 47 Ephrata, 45 Wenatchee, and mid-40s from Eniat all the way up into Omak. Taking a look at that surface loop now, tonight we will see partly cloudy skies around the area. Not much really to worry about. Tonight's forecast, calm winds. It will be mild. You can see clear skies almost all throughout the western United States. That will change, though, over the next 48 hours as we move into our Tuesday forecast. A few more clouds moving in. We're still going to call it partly cloudy. Light winds for Tuesday, and once again, mild temperatures. Look at that. We're talking 40s, maybe even some mid-50s down in the Tri-Cities area, and then 30s and low 40s, mainly in the Cascade Crest area. Wednesday, partly cloudy, and we are just going to stay with those unseasonably mild temperatures. But here's the next frontal boundary that's ready to move in on us. That will bring a good chance for showers as we get into Thursday. It will be late in the afternoon, about a 30% chance of rain on Thursday, even some snow in the Cascades. You're heading west, maybe over Snoqualmie or Stevens Passes. Be very careful. It could be snowing there once again. For Friday, partly cloudy skies as we end our work week. We'll call Friday our in-between weather days because not much happening for Friday, but you can almost see this next frontal boundary right there that will be moving our way, and that will bring us a pretty wet Saturday. So as we get into our upcoming weekend, it will be a wet one, maybe even mixed with snow around Washington State. And you can see it's got a good feed right into Washington with that 50% chance for a rain-snow mix. As we end our weekend then on Sunday, expect partly cloudy skies, just a 20% chance of rain, and I think that'll mainly be morning rain showers. Mild temperatures will continue on Sunday. High pressure right here will once again drag some nice warm air up into Washington State, so we will stay above normal as far as temperatures go. And then on Sunday, as we end our weekend, as I mentioned, once again, nice temperatures with highs in the mid-40s. Let's take a look now at your Patriot Plumbing, Heating and Cooling 7-day forecast. 42 today, and we beat that, didn't we? 30 tonight, 45 tomorrow. As we get into Wednesday, we will see 44 degrees for your high temperature. A slight chance for showers on Thursday. A better chance for the wet stuff on Saturday with a 50% chance of rain. And then a nice 45 degrees as we end our weekend on Sunday. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCW Life Evening News continues right after this.
Are you like many who are lacking in their retirement plan but are skeptical to talk to an advisor? Are you concerned about where you should put your money or who to trust? At Solomon Financial, we are more about the people we serve than policies or products. We are a fee-based fiduciary with the mission of giving you the peace of mind so you can live the retirement of your dreams. If you have any of these questions or concerns, we'd welcome you to come see us.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a happy Monday to you. The Wenatchee Wild return home after a very successful road trip to Canada, winning all 3 games they played in Surrey on Friday. Wenatchee got goals from Ethan Wolthers, Luke Ormsby, Hunter Hastings, and Matt Dorsey en route to a 4-2 win over the Eagles. Then Saturday in Langley, Drew Bavaro, Harrison Scott, and Luke Ormsby did the damage offensively. The Wild picked up a 3-2 win. Art Checker had the call on the Wenatchee Wild Hockey Network video courtesy of Hockey TV.
Scott down the left side. He's got help. Shot, pad save, rebound is pushed just high by Ormsby. A big spongy rebound came right up the middle, and getting just underneath the puck was Ormsby, and he put it up over the crossbar. There's a shot and a score. Drew Bavaro took the shot from the right point and wired it home. Wenatchee defending the net off to my left-hand side here in our second period. Puck turned over, and here's Scott, and he's got Morton with him. Scott in, dangles, Deeks, he scores! Harrison Scott did it all himself. He had a very dangerous weapon off to his left, but he knew what he wanted to do with it. Cut hard to his left, and the left-hander tucked it in around behind the goaltender. A short-handed tally for the Wild. They're 9th of the year, and they now lead it 2-0. Lead feed for Pecchia, now McCoy. McCoy on the left side. In steep angle shot, and he scores. Wow. That was a nice shot for McCoy. I'll work it back along, intended for Chorsky. Now Ormsby's got on the right wing. He's got help in front. Tried to saucer it. A cross shot and a score. Oh, the shot came out of the right corner. and it went off the body of Hunter McCoy. Ahead for McCoy. McCoy gets railed by Emerson, and now on the right side, dancing into the zone. There's a centering feed shot, all in a score. It went through Chenard. It looked like he might have made the stop. The feed came out of the right corner, right up in the middle. He uses his skates to tie it up there. Then Dorsey was there, punched by Morton, and he's able to hack it out through center. And that's going to bring us to the horn. And the final score as the Wild win it tonight, 3-2, and they complete the 3-game week road sweep, the whole 9 yards, the whole mainland trip. 3 wins, 3 games, 3 nights, 6 points. Call customs and clear, or bringing 6 points home with us.
Wenatchee returns home for the final 2 games of the regular season on home ice against Vernon on Friday, Chilliwack Saturday. Wild ride a 4-game winning streak heading into this weekend. Well, 14 wrestlers from Eastmont and Wenatchee will head to the regionals after qualifying at the district tournament over the weekend at Davis. Sunnyside won the team championship, followed by Moses Lake in second, Wenatchee third, Eastmont fourth. Winning district titles locally were Wenatchee's Orlando Rodriguez at 182 pounds, Eastmont's Max Prazer at 195, and Wenatchee's Lucas Carranza at 220. Regionals this weekend in Spokane at Meade High School. Wenatchee's Kelsey Ibarra is a district champion at 105 pounds, as our teammates Bella Andrini at 140 and Aurora Carranza at 190. Quincy had 2 district champions in Juana Giron at 135, Shannon Workinger at 155. The Jackrabbits will send 7 to regionals, while Eastmont sending 5. The Wildcats' highest placer at districts was Marlene Soto Villa with a second at 120 pounds. Cashmere's Maddie Ferencek, make that Fadden wreck, advances to regionals with a third at 120. The team title went to Sunnyside, Quincy second, Wenatchee third. Turning to the boys tournament at Ellensburg, Toppenish won the team title at the District 5-6 2A tournament in Ellensburg. Ephrata took 6th, Quincy 8th. The Jacks have 3 wrestlers advancing to regionals, with 220-pounder Ruben Vargas the top placer with a second. Ephrata's Max Laird leads the contingent of 3 Tigers to regionals after topping the podium at 195 pounds. Well, for the first time in 5 years, state bowling championship will not reside here in the Wenatchee Valley. Wenatchee placed 6th Saturday at the state championships at Narrows Plaza. Emerald Ridge won the team title. Pasco was second. Turning to the Les Schwab Prep girls basketball scoreboard from Friday, a couple of very unique things happened Friday night at Eastmont High School. Coach Ron Stone found a great way to recognize his 6 seniors, and the girls went on to pick up their first win of the Big 9 season.
So 2 of them are hurt, and they probably shouldn't be playing, but Coach Kendall from Davis is very gracious. We're going to do a tip to one of them. She's going to throw it to another one. She's going to walk out of the sideline as a turnover, but it's all worth it.
And again, this is going to be interesting. Eric Goki is our referee tonight. Fred Carino and Steve DeVilbus are our officials. And here we go with the tip. And it will be tipped and then thrown over, and then she steps out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And they will quickly give some hugs here. Oh, and some tears. Ron Stone is beside himself with excitement about the girls getting their first Big 9 win. Inbounds pass comes in, and they'll shoot a long 3-pointer at the buzzer, and the rebound will be collected by Renteria, and the ladies rush the floor on senior night. Eastmont wins it 43-38.
Also on Friday in girls play, Eisenhower edged Wenatchee. Moses Lake wrapped up the regular season title with a win over West Valley. Ephrata topped Grandview. Othello beat Quincy. Omak nipped Chelan. Brewster beat Manson, and Waterville Mansfield took care of Bridgeport. The boys game Friday night here on the NCW Live channel between Eastmont and Davis also included some drama and fanfare. One was an incredible milestone. The other involved a senior who never gets to play.
No look pass inside. Turnaround drive, and there it is for Isaac Wellborn. The 2 for Wellborn. 5 in the quarter, 20 in the game, 1,001 points in his career as his whole team comes out to congratulate Isaac Wellborn. Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it. It's an exciting night. We came out, we played, we did our thing, we won. It was a big win against a good team.
Senior night tonight, I know it was emotional for you guys too, wasn't it?
A lot of emotions. Felt good out there. First time actually feeling a little nervous, but it was good, yeah.
So talk about this. Did you know you were that close coming in?
Yeah, I knew I needed like 19 or something like that, and I knew that, I felt like I was going to get it, and my team gave me the ball when I needed it. And
Lee looking maybe to drive against Hammerlock. Here's a steal by Wellborn. He'll take it the other way and jam it home. The steal and the stuff. It's a Wellborn night. Wellborn in the corner. Dribbles away from the pressure. Bounce pass inside to Vanderpool. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tap. You can hear the Eastmont student body asking for a bucket for Vanderpool. Calvillo looking for the pass. And now try to pass it again to Vanderpool. We're going to get a foul called. And Vanderpool will go to the free throw line. And the Eastmont red zone erupts if he makes this free throw. Oh, no good. Rebound picked up by Davis. And we're going to get a timeout. And Vanderpool's going to come out. And oh, the student section red zone saying, wait, no, leave him in. We want, here it comes. Levi Vanderpool going to check back in here. And replace Isaac Wellborn with another 3 knockdown. Here's the pass. Vanderpool, oh, they try to feed him with 8 seconds left. The ball knocked out of bounds by Marcus Cook. They're trying to will a shot for Levi Vanderpool. They get the ball into him. He'll turn around, shoot it. Good! Everybody has scored for Eastmont here tonight in a 91-75 win over the Davis Pirates.
Ah, you gotta love moments like that. Also Friday on the Les Schwab Prep scoreboard, Wenatchee topped Eisenhower, West Valley beat Moses Lake. It was Ephrata over Othello, Toppenish topped Quincy. Omak beat Chelan, Brewster mopped up Manson, and Bridgeport beat Waterville Mansfield. All right, let's go to Saturday. Real quick, let's run down the totals for you. Wilbur Creston, Manson, and Waterville Mansfield the winner. On the girls' side, congratulations to the Lady Shockers. They are the district champions. On the boys' side, Antioch Manson and Lake Roosevelt, big winner over Waterville Mansfield. Coming up this week on the NCW Life Channel, here's our look at our schedule. Real quick, we're going to start tomorrow night. West Valley at Wenatchee. Girls at 5:45, boys at 7:30. Grant's got your play-by-play. Hockey night Thursday, Wenatchee Wild, and then we'll be at Eastmont High School for the Cashmere District Championship games against Omak and Okanagan. Girls and boys live right here. That's sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And finally tonight at 7 a.m., February 15th, the lottery for overnight camping in the Enchantments area of the Alpine Lake Wilderness will open, with the special permits again likely to be a hot commodity. Forest Service Wilderness and Camping Program Manager Carly Reed says demand for the permits far exceeds the number available, so the preseason lottery is necessary. You can enter the lottery through February 29th on the recreation.gov website. The results of the lottery will be released on April 1st. The Forest Service explains why it's necessary to limit overnight visits to the enchantments.
Welcome to the Enchantments, a high alpine wilderness that's unbelievably beautiful but incredibly fragile. We need your help to protect the peace, solitude, and beauty that you'll find here. To protect the wilderness and your experience, all campers need a permit from May 15th through October 31st. Apply for a permit at recreation.gov or at the Wenatchee River Ranger Station. Groups are limited to 8 people and must enter on their permit date and camp together. Just a few hikers going off the trail can kill plants for years to come. So stay on the trail, even if it's muddy or wet.
And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Caitlin Hedersheet, the producer of the NCW Life magazine. Each week, I'm bringing you a look behind the scenes of the faces, places, and events that make North Central Washington the place we call home. Tune in every weekday for an in-depth look at a new topic each week. From local artists in their studios to businesses breaking barriers that might surprise you and everything in between. Join me on the NCW Life magazine right here on the NCW Life channel.
Hey there, Wenatchee. I'm Sean Lee, and I'm inviting you to check out the NCW Movie Guide to keep up on what movies are playing in our town.